morning, my dear class 5th students. Students, here I am, your science teacher, Mrs. Aarti Negi from your school, Vidya Bal Bhavan. And we are moving with our online classes. Students, I hope all of you are fit, active, healthy, fine at your homes with your family members. And I also hope that all of you are doing your studies, your written work, your learning work regularly on the time. Isn't it? Yes? Very good. Keep it up. Now students, here I am having your science book, and you also quickly take out your science book, science notebook, a pencil and an eraser with you. Okay? So students, as you know, we are moving with our chapter number 3, the moon, and already explanation of each and every topic of this chapter is done. So from today onwards we are going to do the back exercise of this chapter. First we will learn about keywords, then now you know, and then we will do the question from your back exercise in page number 31 and 32. In 31 page number we will do today tick the correct option, match the following, fill in the blanks with by choosing suitable words from the box, and then we will do name the following and define the following. Okay, so students, let's start our today's work. Okay, now start writing also with me. Let's come with me, students. So students, let's start with the keywords of our chapter number 3 from our science book, that is the moon. Chapter 3 keywords. First keyword is space. Space is the place beyond the blanket of atmosphere. Okay, so that place present beyond, or you can say above our atmosphere, is called space. Next one is orbit. It is the path followed by planets traveling around the sun. It is the path followed by a moon traveling around a planet. So orbit, we can say it is a fixed route or a fixed path of a planet or the satellites. Third one is tides, rising and falling movements of the ocean water. This is called tides. And tides occur due to the gravitational pull of moon. Now next one is satellite. They are spacecraft sent to the orbit a planet. They collect information and send it back to the earth. They are called satellite. Okay, and they are sent towards the space with the help of spacecraft. Now come to the now you know from your book and page number 30. First one, in these points we can recap the complete chapter. First one is the moon moves around the earth. It is Earth's only natural satellite. Okay, means the moon is a celestial object that revolve around the earth, and earth have only one moon. There are various planets, they have more than one satellites, or you can say more than one moon, but the earth has its own only one moon. Second one is the moon has no light of its own. Yes, and moon used to see like bright glowing only because of the presence of sunlight's reflection. There are thousands of craters on the surface of moons. Craters means big deep hollows, and there are too many craters present on the surface of moon. Fourth one is the earth and the moon pull each other the moon's gravitational pull is the cause of tides. Means the earth and the moon, both of them, they pull each other, but as you know, earth's gravitational pull is much more higher than the moon. So that's why this moon's gravitational pull doesn't cause any change in earth's orbit, but yes, it do changes the earth's in the earth's ocean's water in the form of high tides and low tides. The rhythmic rise and fall of ocean water is results in tides. Next one is eclipse occur when the sun, the moon and the earth, when they come in a straight line. At that time the phenomena arise is called eclipse. And when the moon comes in between the earth and the sun, then it is called solar eclipse. And when the earth comes in between the moon and sun, at that time it is called lunar eclipse. Now students, let's move towards the next section. These are the back exercise question answers from your book. Here, so come to the first section, that is section A from your back exercise, that is tick the correct option. First question here is Earth's closest neighbor in space. That is it moon, moon, Pluto, sun or Uranus? So the closest to us is a moon. Second, the distance of the moon from the earth, that is 3,84,000 kilometer. Option C is correct here. Third one is an eclipse of the sun is called solar eclipse. When the moon comes in between the sun and the earth, then it is called solar eclipse. Option B. Question 4. An eclipse of the moon is called lunar eclipse. Already I told you, whenever the term lunar comes, lunar is always related to the moon. So option A, lunar eclipse. Question number 5. India's first satellite was, whether it is INSET 1B, Sputnik first, Aryabhatta or Apple. So its answer is option C, Aryabhatta. Now come to the matching questions. Section B, matching. Here column A and column B is given to you, and the correct order you have to write down in the solution part. Here, so first, Earth's natural satellite, its answer is E. Option E, moon. Second, Rohini is a name of a satellite, so it is a artificial satellite. Second answer is A. Third, Aryabhatta is India's first satellite, so it is option B. Fourth one, Sputnik first was the human beings first satellite sent to the moon by USSR. So its answer is C, first satellite of USSR. And the last one, Neil Armstrong, he was the first man to step on the moon. So its answer is option D. Okay students, now come to section C, that is fill in the blanks by using help box given to you. So first one is, the natural satellite of the earth is moon, and the big hollow on the surface of the moons are called lunar craters. Lunar means moon, okay, and craters means big hollows. Third, tides are caused due to the dash pull of moon, that is gravitational pull of moon. Fourth one is, The highest tide occur at the time of new moon and full moon. As I have already told you that the highest tides occur on the earth's surface in the oceans because of the presence of new moon and full moon. Next one is the solar eclipse occurs on a new moon day. Always it happens. And sixth one is in a lunar eclipse, earth comes. Yes, the earth comes in between the sun and the moon. Seventh question here is India's first man-made satellite. So its name was Aryabhatta. Okay, you just write down the correct word, that is Aryabhatta. And the eighth one, the first man-made satellite. It was Sputnik first, and it was sent into the space by USSR. Now students, come to the name the following. Here you have given a question and you have to write down their answer in a single word. So first one is the objects that causes craters on the moon. They are meteorites. By the jerk of meteorite, by the strike of meteorite on the moon's surface, the craters were formed. Second, two artificial satellite. Here you have to write down the name of two artificial satellites. So the artificial satellites name were Sputnik first and Aryabhatta. Third question, first man on the moon. So his name was Mr. Neil Armstrong. Fourth one, the first man-made okay, it's already done. That was Sputnik first. The first man-made satellite was Sputnik first, and the first Indian satellite, it was Aryabhatta. Now come to question number E. Define the following. These definitions you will have to write down in your fair notebook. So first one here is satellite. Okay, just do these work in your science notebooks in a beautiful, neat and clean handwriting. So here is the definition of satellite. They are spacecraft sent to orbit a planet. Orbit means revolve around a planet that collect information and sent it back to the earth. Second one was tides, rising and falling movement of the ocean water. This is called tides. Third define was of an eclipse. The phenomena where a shadow is cast by the moon on the earth or by the earth on the moon. When they are in the straight line is known as eclipse. It is known as eclipse. Here you have to write down known as. This is known as. And the fourth and the last defined was is phases of moon. The change in the shape of the moon due to different amount of sunlight falling on it is called the phases of moon. So students, these were your back exercise questions from section A to section E. Now it's your work to write down these defines in your notebooks in a very neat and clean and good handwriting, and do all these question answers properly with a sequential manner in a good handwriting. So that's it for today, students. Thank you.